I always ask sa mga first timers is, what is the first thing that pinaka-importante that you do when you're riding your bike? Alright. I just wanna, kasi I will palagi ko sinasabi yan. Many people are riding their bike, but there are some things that they do not know, and they're just relying on their instinct. Like what Carlos said, he's been riding his bike, but he just feels that he just needs to ride it. I believe that is so true, because bike is so enjoying that parang it's so easy that when we ride our bike, we feel like we can do it, alright? Without even asking how. Kumbaga, instinct lang comes into play, because you've been doing it, you've been seeing it ever since na you were still kids. So it's just like playing na, di ba? Alright. So, question, what is the most important thing that you do when you're riding your bike? Yeah, safety is one of those, but what action yung pinaka, have fun? Yeah, of course, you should, I believe that's number one. But there's something more important than that when you ride your bike. Yung pinaka, first and foremost mo dapat magawa para ma-ride mo yung bike. Balance. Diba? You can never ride your bike when you're not balancing. Diba? I think that's pinaka-importante. Okay. Of course, you're doing that. You're reading your bike before. And then, of course, you're reading your bike. So, you know already has the balance. Tanong doon, how do you balance yourself on the bike? Any idea? Alright. How do you balance yourself on the bike?
By pedaling.
By pedaling?
Yeah.
That's true, because for you to be balancing, you have to be moving. But there are people who can balance without moving, without pedaling. That's what you call track stand, which is very, very important then. Alright, so you can actually balance without what's this? Pedaling. Alright. Any idea? You've been balancing all throughout the and how? Yeah, what do you do it please?
Hindi ko Central part ng bike.
Ng bike, okay. Alam mo na, remember mo yun. Alright, you balance yourself on the bike by aligning your center of balance ng body natin, which is here in the hip area, with the center of balance ng bike, which is here, roughly around here, in the bottom bracket area. Now, it seems so easy, right? Pero it's not, because yung center of balance ng bike, it moves around, alright? Depending on the slope ng floor. If it was going down, like a downhill, the center of balance ng bike goes rearward. So that's why, di ba, ang role mo to balance yourself, you have to align. When you say align, you have to be on a line with the center of that, from one point to that point. So if this one goes around, ito yung center of balance mo, you also have to align it kung saan man pumunta. So if it's going this downward, dito, so you have to move also to the back. Your body will sense kung saan yung balance. But it's your hips that is the tool. Siya yung tagahabol. Alam niyo kung saan yung it's going here. So actually, it's the hips. Okay? We were in the balance. So if the ring is going up, knowing, di ba? Alam na ngayon, parang balance ko yung self ko. It's going up, and coach tells me that yung hips ko, yung panghabol, you need to move forward. Many people, when they climb, hindi nila kaya kunin yung steep climb because hindi nila hinahabol din ang balance. Now, if it were so steep, normally, pag ganito, not so steep, you just need to move forward sa saddle. Alright? And put your body then, pantulong ng center ng balance. Alright? But if it were so steep, you really need to go off the saddle para your hips is in the front. Many people do not know that. Okay. So, in the same way, pag nagko-corner kayo, di ba? Cornering is what? It's not actually about using the handlebar. It's about actually leaning the bike. And once you lean the bike, so that saan pupunta yung center of balance ng bike? When you're going right, and you lean your bike, di ba? Saan pupunta yung Sophie? When you're leaning your bike to corner on the right, or in the right corner, saan pupunta yung center of balance ng bike? Kung yan ay ganyan. Ha? Saan side?
Balance na ako. Para mag-balance ka, you have to move from the other
Yes. So yung center of balance ng bike goes here. So that's why when you're corner, yun yung reason why you need to counter with your hips. Alright? So that's, aside from na mimik mo na yung balance, you're also meeting, counter yung traction. So you have more traction. Same way pag right, pag left, dito ka na sa side. Alright. So, I believe if you realize that it's your hips, that it's your tool to balance yourself on the bike, to make yourself stable. Why do you want to balance yourself on the bike, especially in the training, the technical training? Because you want to maintain stability, yung control ng bike and everything. So, alam mo rin yung ano mo, yung hips mo is your tool. So when you're going technical drill, you have to keep this loose, preparing to move it. Normally before hindi, you just sit down. Oops, kaya ang hirap magano because nakalock yung hips mo sa what's this? Sa seat. Oo. So if you're going down the technical, oops, ko itong gamitin yung yung hips ko kasi alam ko ganun yung concept eh. So it's very, very important if you know the concept. So you prepare yourself. So you're moving your hips, you're freeing your hips. That's why it's really best that you are always off the saddle. Because why? But why do you need to be off the saddle, Lex? Kasi it's easier for you to move. That's why I say when you're going downhill, after you set your speed, get off the saddle. Para kung ano mang mangyari, especially muddy, hindi mo alam ano mangyari, ready ka na. You're very, very responsive. Alright? Para makontrol mo yung bike mo. Am I clear? Okay. So here, sa mga new like J.A.C.K, Anika, and J.B, here, coach, create ako ng core rules natin. Core rules that will be your guide when you ride your bike anywhere, most especially sa trail. Okay? So these core rules, even if you're a beginner or even if you're a pro, ito ba yung dapat tumatakbo sa mind? I call that mindset. When you ride your bike, it's important that what's running in your thoughts are such lang. Wala nang iba. Because why? You really need to maintain focus and concentration. That's why here at Coach D, we also teach you, di ba? To focus and how to focus and how to concentrate. Alright. Core rule 1. What is core rule 1? Okay, give me that.
Right with your
Right.
guys.
Ako, sometimes I don't ride with my eyes. Tinatanggal ko yung eyes ko eh.
Always look forward and ride your bike.
No. Miko, what is core rule 1?
What? Lead your bike with your
Lead your bike with your
Konti
eyes.
lapit na lead, guys.
Pa yung lead your bike with ride with your eyes.
Guys, ang next namin.
Ano na, joke lang nila. Tama yan. Lead your bike with your eyes. So lead your bike with your eyes. What that means is you're actually using your bike to even practically steer it. Not actually your hands that is steering your bike. It's actually your eyes. Okay? Where you want to go, look at where you want to go. Okay? Kasi many people when they ride their bikes, they're only looking at their front tire and maybe a few meters away lang. Okay. For us, that's not the right way to ride your bike. You should be looking way in ahead and seeing where saan ka dadaan. If you wanna pass here, at this side, that's where you will look. Hindi kayo patingin-tingin iba. Because where you will look, that's where your bike will follow. Why? Lexi, bakit yung logic na where you're looking, your bike will go there even though you don't want to go there? Why?
Huh? I don't understand it. Why? Ano?
Bakit? Why does your bike follow where you look?
Your eyes follow your head.
It's your head follows your eyes.
And your head.
And your shoulders follow your head. And your arms follow your shoulder. You get it? So, for example, if I look here, my head follows my eyes. If I look here, my head follows my eyes. Correct? And my shoulders follows my head. So when I look here, and then my hands follows my shoulders. So when I look here, sumusunod yung bike. Alright. Well, that looks, but actually that's what happens when you're riding. This one, kasi kung saan ka nakatingin, this one subconsciously follows where you look at. Okay, so, standard rule is, look at where you wanna go, and do not look where you don't wanna go. Ang manghirap madalas na mali, if you're going through technical track, and may gusto kang iwasan, most common error is, yung gusto mong iwasan, doon ka nakatingin, ay may butas! So doon ka na nakatingin sa butas. Alright. Most of the time, alright, you're gonna go doon sa butas. Yung iiwasan mo, doon ka rin pupunta. Because doon ka nakatingin. So what you do is, when you're riding the trail, and you see ahead where you wanna pass, okay? And doon ka lang tumingin. Block the other sides already. Pag nakatingin ka, naka-target set ka na doon ka na lang magtingin. Alright? Don't mind here. Don't mind here anymore. Isang beses mo lang yung tingnan, naka-register na yun sa brain mo eh. But if you're so focused on only your front, hindi mo na nakikita. There's a corner there on the left, there's a right hole there on the right. Alright, so core rule 1, you're always looking at where you wanna go and don't look where you wanna go. Alright, core rule 2. What is core rule 2? Anyway, as you go on, Jessie, when you're out riding, we will practice that. Okay, leading your bike with your eyes, we will be having drills. Alright, na mapapractice mo yan. That's what we were doing. There will be some markers that dyan, and dyan ka lang yung titingin, and then, para ma-practice niyo yung core rule na yan. You're actually looking at where you wanna go, and not looking at where you don't wanna go. Okay, we have drills that you will follow that. Core rule 2, Sophie. Settings in advance. Okay, so now, alam mo na you're seeing where you're going. Alam mo na yung, at the few meters ahead, there's a right corner. So, you can now apply yung core rule 2, which you're setting things in advance. Because it's more efficient when you are ahead of your actions, not chasing actions. Remember guys, when you hit the trail, everything is so fast. Biglang may right, biglang may left, biglang may bato, biglang may log, biglang may downhill. So you have to be advanced. Okay, ano diba mayroon sa current term ngayon na, advance ako yan.
Advance ako mag-set.
Advance ako mag-set. Alright, it takes a lot if ganun ka. Because you are anticipating things and you are setting things in advance. So what do you set in advance?
Gear.
Your gear, your
Body position.
and your body position. Yes, that is so true. Alright, example, climb, steep climb. And you see, malayo pa lang, since you're leading your bike with your eye. Wow, there's a steep climb in advance. So, you have to be setting what? Before that? Your gear, your body position, okay? Huwag niyo i-set yung body position nyo once you're already climbing. It will be so hard on you already. Why? Where do you set before you climb? You set it up even before the set line. Sophie, this is very important. Later on, malalaman nyo yung set line, exit line, point line. Alright? You know that already, di ba? Yung set line is where you set your speed, body position, and gear before the technical section. So, a technical section is what? Anything that's not straight or flat. So, you have, yun yung mga binabantayan nyo when you're riding. You're looking for a technical section. And then, once you identify na meron, you're gonna use our method, which is, yun nga, you're gonna set a set point, an imaginary line where you set things in advance. Pero, Sophie, almost mali is, kunyari, climb yan. Nag-identify ka na kagad ng set point, di ba? Where you adjust your body position. It's always best to be adjusting even before the set point. Malayo pala, nakita mo yung set point. Kunyari, steep climb, you need to forward. Malayo pala, move forward. Alright? Kasi once you hit the technical section, it's easier to do. Gravity won't be against you. Kasi pag ganito na, ang hirap na mag-move forward. Kasi gravity is against you. So, wala ka pa dun sa section na yun. You're already forward. So, if you do that, para to maintain, para i-move yourself forward, kasi nakagano na, what you will normally do is, you will pull yourself. And once you're pulling yourself, yung control mo and balance mo is compromised. Right? So para hindi ka magganon during kung saan yung technical preparing climb, dito pa lang sa baba, you move forward already. Am I clear? Alright? That is what you say, call setting things in advance. Leaving your gear. Kung alam mo na it's a very steep climb and you'll be needing the lightest gear possible, ang mali ng most is they set it when they're already climbing. That is the most common mistake. You set it before the technical section at our set line. A set line is what? An imaginary line you place before the technical section where you adjust your speed, adjust your gear, body position. So what kind of speed do you adjust when you nakita mo na uphill steep? What kind of speed?
Fast.
Speed up. Now, if it was a downhill, what kind of speed? Slow down. You slow down by braking before the set line, not during the technical when pababa na. Because you can control it, traction. Problema kayo. So those are the things that you'll be learning. Alright? That's core rule 2. What's core rule 3? Refresher mo to. Core rule 3. Forward. Sino mo yung mga ginagawa niya? Ha?
Relax!
Relax! Alright.
Wala kasi ako
Si
niyan,
Miko.
coach. Nag-ride ko. Wala ako niyan, coach. Nag-bike na naman po, coach.
Ha?
Wala ako niyan.
Wala.
Relax.
Wala, relax. Alright, relax. It sounds so elementary, pero relax is one of the pinakamahirap. Number 1 kalaban natin is when we are tense. Especially pag natatakot ka sa section na dadaanan mo. You become so tense. And once you're so tense, your handling is compromised. Why? Because once you're tense and your body is triggered by the fear, lahat ng muscles mo will be stiff. Okay? Fight or flight response. Once trigger yon, your muscles will be tense kasi you're ready to fight or flight. Yan. I don't know if you learned that in your science subject. Okay. So,
Yun si Miko.
how do you combat that? By telling yourself, relax. Okay. Teen, relax. Alright. JV, relax. So, ano yung mga signs na tense ka? Sophie, ano yung mga signs na tense ka?
Nasistipan yung elbow.
Yes, naka-straight yung elbows mong ganyan. What else, Lexi?
Eyebrows.
Eyebrows. Bago yun ah.
Ganun lagi eyebrows mo.
Next time include yun. Eyebrows down.
Pag focus ka, coach, kasi
Shoulders down. Pag tense ka, shoulders are up. Elbows are stiff. Your hold on the grip is so
hard.
hard. And we don't want that. Alright? Why? You know, if I hold the grip so hard, look at my muscles. They're all tense. They're all angry. And once they're tense, they are stiff. So it's hard. Parang ang hirap mag-control. So, you have to tell yourself, Jessie, relax. Soften elbow. Soften hold on the grip. Shoulder down. Alright.
Galing po na yun.
Okay. Alright. So, core rule 3 is relax. Alright. Malaking impact yun in the way you
Kay
ride.
Miko, yung choreo
You have to be loose.
Okay,
Be
choreo
more
5.
precise and more control. Core rule 4. Ikaw. Core rule 4. Always use momentum. Momentum is key. So core rule 4, use momentum. Since we want our bodies are engine. Alright? For us, conservation of our fuel is very, very important. Kasi yun eh. For you to ride the trails more, you have given the fuel. So, kung ano pang way you can save on fuel, malakpan. One of the best way to save on fuel is use of momentum. Right? So, yeah, you have to use a lot of momentum in free speed. Okay? So once it's going down, it's going down. Use it. Pedal. People so much they just roll on the downhill. They're not using momentum. When it's an uphill, what you do is speed up para may buwelo. I'll tell you how important momentum is. This one, di ba? You've ridden a bike, di ba? When your gear is here, what do you feel when from a start? What? No, here. It's so heavy, di ba? So once you're going start, it's so hard to start. Okay? But when you're moving already, it becomes lighter. Why does it become lighter? Because you're using may momentum na. Alright? So momentum. Okay? Once sa uphill, para maging lighter yung uphill mo, what will you do? So dito pa lang sa baba, you're already using momentum. Speed up. Kung wala man chance na magwelo, you'll be using what we call a momentum of cadence, of pedaling. Alright? Kasi, kung i-momentum mo itong gear, once it hit heavy, pero napagana mo na siya, it will be light. So kung nahihirapan ka sa ganitong gear going up, kung wala ka ng gear na iakyat pa, what do you do? Speed it up before the climb. Pero pagdating ng climb, it's actually light. It's one technique. Many people do not know. They just use their gear and then do nila yung task. But actually, I'm using more energy. You can be more efficient if you use momentum. Momentum of terrain and momentum of cadence. Alright. Core rule 5. What? Fuel up. Very, very true. Remember, your body is your engine and your engine runs on what? Mountain Dew. Achok.
Yes.
On kanin.
Yes. Food.
Your body runs on, what are your fuel sa body nyo?
Unelective.
What are your fuel?
Bears.
There's carbs,
Candy.
rice, okay?
Gummy bears.
Bubble.
Fats, you can also use your fats, alright? When you're riding, okay, you just need to train yourself that you'll be using your fats and your carbs. Right, so fuel up, guys. If you have an important ride, always fuel up para you can ride more efficiently. But you don't have any more fuel, it will compromise your riding as well. Hindi ka mahilo, wala kang power. So kanin. Yeah. So it also pays that you also learn. Dito natin magagamit yung fasting. Because when you fast, your body is being trained to be burning your fat. Okay? We are so trained on burning our food, like rice. Pero nabobobo yung katawan mo in using your fat because you're not training it. So, once you hit the trail, hindi na ubusan ka na ng reserves mo na kinain mo, let's say 30 minutes before. Pag naubos mo yung bonk ka na. And your body does not know how to use your fat because you don't train it. And how do you train it? By fasting and doing fasting cardio ride. Malaking bagay yun. So even though you don't have anything, you eat. Hindi ka na hilo. Because natuto na yung body mo to be using your fat. That's why it's also great for kids to learn na fasting because hindi sila napapagod because their body knows how to run on fats and store glycogen, not necessarily on what they eat. Alright, so that's core rule 5. Okay, core rule 6.
Wait, 6?
Yeah.
Control.
No, control 6 is be in the flow. Find a flow. It's like momentum din but that's slightly different. Find a flow na you're just using rhythm. You're using flow nga, tinatawag, when you're riding the trail. Because that way, you are conserving on fuel. Alright. Yung flow is what we will be learning sa drills natin. And core rule 7, control your excitement. Okay. Okay, dito na yan pag nagre-race ka na. Maybe common mistake is katulad yung ginawa ni Vin. He's so excited, he feels so strong. Nauna siya. Alright, so to the point na you are tiring yourself unnecessarily. So, bakit ka gano'n? Because he's so excited, because he feels so strong. So, even though you're so strong, you have to use it correctly. Ang dami dyan. For example, rev pa, maybe climb rev pa, iba nauuna. Then before na dulo, pagod na. Hindi na control yung excitement nila. Others who are more efficient and alam yung right amount of power all the way to the top, yun ang mga nauuna. Alright? It's not always the strongest rider. It's a rider who thinks. A rider who thinks correct, efficient way of riding. If marami nagre-race dyan, mas malalakas. Or not even racing alone, riding the trail with your friends. Others nangungunahan everything pagdating na nangungunahan ng kabigat. Sobrang wrong use of power. Okay. Identify, and you're coming from there, identify mo na, because you're leading your bike with your eyes and you see a technical section and you identify it's a left turning corner. Anong unang responsibility is to find your set line, your imaginary line where you adjust your speed, body position, and gear. Now, I put, kunwari, just for initial, tulong, this first green, that will be your set line. Kasi a set line is around 1 to 2 feet before a technical section. Most of the time. It will change depending on your speed. So ito yung magiging set line. If you're going fast, this is where you will slow down. Okay, dito kayo mag-apply ng brake. Okay? To what speed i-apply nyo? You will set your speed to the same speed that you can take all throughout the corner. In this case, yung speed na hindi na kayo mag-pedal. Alright. Ang mali dyan, stop, you're so slow and then you'll be pedaling, you're not giving justice to the berm. Ano ba yung purpose ng berm? The berm is made para you can corner faster. If you're riding the berm slow, you're not gonna serve its purpose. Alright? So as I always say, give justice to the berm. So you're gonna set your speed here and then pass to the correct line. All throughout, and this will be the exit line.